Hi everyone, it's Caroline. Welcome to the Hillside Desk. Thanks for coming along today. I have got a few things on my desk. I'm just pulling out some things that I'm going to do some texture rubbing, and I will show you here in my En Masse for No Reason glue book. That is what this section here is, this spread. And I think I had gotten it wrong. I was thinking texture paste. For some reason, I just could not get that out of my mind. So I did some different texture items. I did some texture paste. I had some snow texture. This was an old jar. I thought it had dried up, but it did give me some texture here. And I did just some random, with paint, I did some random texture scraping. And if you can believe it or not, this here, right here, is toothpaste, and I let it dry overnight, and it's dry, and it gave me this really cool feel. But I realized that that's not what texture rubbing is. It is actually using crayons or pencil crayons or pastels, and then you do, you know, what we did when we were kids, with a coin underneath the paper. And I still have a lot of area to cover, so I thought I would finish off the texture rubbing. I have this that I sewed around. This was a coaster from our hotel room when we went to California, and I just did some wonky sewing. So I thought I would try this to see if it gives me anything. I've got my Crayola crayons that live in the drawer where our grandchildren can play with them. And it's funny because the last time they came over, all they did was play with markers, and they forgot about these crayons. So I'm just going to go lightly here and see if it gives me any kind of texture. And it certainly is. So that's pretty. I like that. I also have this stamp that's on my CD case, and it will be backwards because it's a stamp, but I want to try this to see how that works. It's already on here, and it was available. This is all stuff that's around me. I didn't have to dig too far, and let's see what this does. Oh, this is fun. Yes, I like that. All different colors. Well, I don't know. I'll do a collage with these items. So you can see my words are backwards, which makes sense. Cool. Okay, that's fun. That one. Then let's do, while I have it out, let's do the handmade polka dots. Doing this, and you can see the dots give some really cool markings too. Just going to go all over this page with different things I have. This is produce covering. See if that does anything here. And let's do a different color. I'll do some green maybe. That is cool too. Yeah, I like that. This is really fun. The sound is really cool. This is a tray. This was, oh my gosh, I've had this for many years. I'm going to use this. I think that'll be fun. This one here it's noisy, but it's also very, the grooves are very prominent, so you could rip your page. I think if you're just, and that's where the whole crayon would be. Let's do it here, like that. Yeah. It can go over. Oh my gosh, I love this. This is so fun. You have to try it. I do feel like a kid, and I say that all the time, but every time I try something different or that I haven't done. This was my mom's, and and it's got the little sewing or needle keeper, thread keeper. And I used this in a, oh, that was in a Junk Journal July prompt that I discovered to do that. I think that was probably the prompt was texture, and so that's when I used a pencil for that. Yeah, so let's use this color. Let's do purple. This is purple. Let's try this. I have huge paper clip. Let's see if that gives us anything. I'll do it right on the edge. Okay, maybe not because it's going to rip. This is moving on me. Just have to hold the paper tight. I'm just using another piece of paper because I ran out of space, but I want to do something else with this. I do have some areas, but I want to try, okay, I have this zipper. Okay, this part here is really hard because it's raised up quite a bit. But you know, if you wanted to just use the zipper teeth like that, that's fun. And you could open it up. I probably would use it closed myself because I think that's more, it's a little more fun. Oh, we could go this way too. I've had this for so many years. I got it in a grab bag at the thrift store, and I mean, I've just been using it for, it's a stencil or a die, but I think it's a stencil because it doesn't feel sharp. And I'm going to try this one with the red under here. See if that works. It doesn't really, I mean, you can see a little bit of it. It's not too bad. Just over to the side again on my shelf is this book, and it's a travel book for Paris, and I want to see, this is embossed, the cover, so I want to see if that'll work on here. Oh yeah, that's fun. So any books you have that are embossed would be excellent. Even the texture of the fabric cover is coming through here. That is great. So thin paper is definitely a key factor to get all the texture. So that was a fun little experiment with the embossed cover of a book. So that's a great thing to look for. Any books that you might have lying around in your home, you're not going to ruin them because you're just rubbing on top of it. Now I do have this doily. I would like to try this. I don't see why it wouldn't work, but this is thick paper. So I'll give it a try. And I'll try it on both papers. I'll try it on this one. It is working. It's a cool effect. And let me try it with this paper. We'll go over here like that. Is this the same crayon? I think it is. Yeah, that is neat. Oh yeah. I don't know why I'm turning it around. No, that's not working. It's too soft. The sponge is too soft. That's, you know, just fun to try. So the other thing I do have is this little case. It's just a faux snake, I guess. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, that's cool. I have one more thing I'm going to try, and this is just my cardstock that I used to punch my hearts out. And this is the thicker paper. I think it's watercolor paper. It was at the thrift store, and I don't remember what the package, it doesn't have the cover anymore, but it's a heavier weight. So let's give this a try. I think as long as you have a crisp, sturdy edge of something, you can definitely, oh yeah, that's neat. Let's see if it works with this. Did I try this one already? No. It's very subtle. This is going in the recycle bin, but I thought I would, it was literally beside me because I've just been cleaning out some things. And I'm going to try this. I don't know what this will do. It's very squishy. It had markers in it. I was reorganizing my markers. And this paper is getting quite, filled up. But I'm going to keep going. I want to see if this will work. I'm just having a play. Oh yeah. I'm going to try a different color. Let's go with this. This is red. Let's go with a different color. So you wouldn't do this at night when people are trying to sleep because it's a little noisy. Some things are fine. I like some things more than others, but it's just a fun collage, different. These papers are kind of the same weight. And then I did it with the, it's a lightweight artist paper of some kind. That's fun too. I have one more thing that I forgot. I wanted to try this lace, and I think it'll work. I'm going to use the broken crayon. Oh yeah, that does work. That's fun to do. And I'm going to do a little bit of collaging on here because let's just tear this apart. That's what I did today with you, and that is so fun. Oh my gosh, I love it. I'm just, there's no particular way. Let's use this. Let's go this way so that I don't know what how I'm slicing it up. Okay, that is just too fun. I'm going to put this one down here. Actually, that was a rub there too. Put it right here. And then let's fill in some gaps here. I'm going to leave this texture. I'm going to leave the toothpaste. That was fun. That was cool. Just the end of the tube. No, I'm not going to make this a general practice, although it's very cool. It feels kind of rubbery, and I'm sure if I scraped it, it would definitely come off. Put some colors here like that. That's the same as that. Maybe that's too much, too much the same. Or does it matter? Not really. Then this page might be finished, which is a fun thing to do, to finish a page. Something. For no reason. Let's go down here like that. And again, this is just gluing down what I've experimented with. I mean, this is already mixed media. Okay, I like that. Make them stand out a bit more, and I'm just putting them over here. Little display. I'm going to put this one over here. Yeah, like that. I think that's it for my texture. Well, I can't tell you how much fun I had doing this particular category, this spread. I described in here that I spent hours doing it because I had so much fun. And I mean, hours because I had to wait for things to dry, but literally I've been in this area, these 2 pages, early in the morning until lunchtime. So that is hours, and it's just so fun. All the different textures that came from, you know, just taking some crayons and using just household items and books and anything that's embossed to give you some kind of fun surface, fun texture. And so I have all these fun pieces left. I'm going to use those. And paint and toothpaste for fluffy texture. I have some stencils with some of my paint and also some texture paste, some molding paste. I also did glue down, because I used it all as texture, even though it's not all just rubbing. I glued down some screen and just went ahead and played. I just played with things I already had. I had this old Snow Tex. This was for different kinds of projects years ago, and I thought it was dried up, but I opened it up and I was surprised that I could still get some out of it. And so here we are. I cut out some of my circles that I made with the crayons and my little home handmade punchinella, my own punchinella, and put it on here. Added some marker just for fun. Did some little dots. I did some, just indicated what this was all about. I did some journaling, and it's there. All done. Thank you everyone for coming along today. I hope you find some inspiration here. Dig out your crayons, your pencil crayons, anything, and just have some fun creating, finding what works, what you'd like to use again. I know for me, the bottom of that glass tray was wonderful. I'll be using that again. Well, everyone, thanks very much. I hope you stay adventurous and definitely stay cozy. I will talk to you in the next video. Bye for now.